Hi, my name's Tila, and about 12 days ago now, I completely just went off social media. So I really just wanted to share uh, some of the learnings from this because, to be honest, I was having a bit of a tough time, and I think sometimes we need that to force us to do what we've been wanting to do. We just need that, sort of pull or push, as it might be, to just decide, nope, I'm doing this. So I grabbed my phone and I looked at it intently, and I noticed that I had about 4 different screens worth of apps. And I just thought, you know what? I'm getting rid of some of these. And anyways, I went in and I just basically, in the space of 2 minutes, I think I deleted 20 apps, and it included apps such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. On Facebook alone, I have 5 accounts, 3 or 4 related to businesses, one personal. On Instagram, I have 3 accounts. And yeah, and it really, and Twitter, I just have one. So really all up, probably around about 10 social media accounts. And, like, I'm sort of aware of the time that I'm spending on these platforms, and I take measures, like I don't have my phone next to my bed at night. That really saved me a couple of hours a day when I learnt that a few years ago. And I take my phone off my body as soon as I get home. I put it into the kitchen. That's where it stays. But still, I was still managing to rack up quite a bit of time, trying to just keep, sort of posting regularly on, my yoga sites, my book site, my personal site. It was, yeah, it was sort of taking up a lot of my time. And so I thought, I'll just get rid of it all for the weekend. So that was 2 Fridays ago, and I'm still off them. And I just thought, I need to kind of share this because there's a couple of key things that I learned. And the first one is, if, sorry, I'm uncomfortable here. If you feel that you do need a break, I would just really strongly, just, even for one day, just do it. What did I miss? So after the weekend, which was 2 weekends ago, after that weekend, I sort of had a little bit of a look back on to see what I've missed. And surprisingly or not, um, I really didn't miss much. And in terms of, you know, being missed as well, maybe my sites just, my accounts just aren't, that engaging or something. But, I think the thing is as well, I wasn't, it wasn't really even noticed that I wasn't on there. And I think that's a really important thing because, the whole Instagram, Facebook, Twitter world just is so massive. It's just this huge, big behemoth that no one's going to notice if you're not on there either. So I would say be prepared for that because, like there's certain like impact on what I would call your background noise that does get impacted. And it's kind of really, for someone like me who's quite spiritual and, I enjoy, my peace a lot. I literally felt like I was at peace and I didn't have any of that noise going on in the background, and I didn't have to sort of think, do I need to reply back to someone, or do I need to, do another post for this book or for that, you know, sequence that I've just done, or, for my kids' birthdays or whatever it might be. I kind of felt, quite at peace and like more focused. And so after that weekend, I basically thought, I'm just going to keep doing this and see how I go. And yeah, like I'm pushing 2 weeks now, and it's actually been quite good. Like I might have missed a few posts here and there. I've missed a couple of old school friends' 40th birthdays, because obviously the birthday notification. But I'm just, I thought I'm just going to start documenting this, because I can feel that I'm really having a transition here. And I'm not advocating for, everyone to just go cold turkey, get off all social media. But what I am doing is I'm sharing this because I have received benefit from it. And I feel that it's more a case of management, us managing our own accounts rather than anything else. So it's a case of saying, hold on a minute, you don't own me, I own you. So I'm going to remove what I don't need, and I'm going to access it from, another means, when I want to and when I'm ready to. So anyway, so I've made a decision, and this is, not for everyone, obviously, but I've decided I'm going to keep the apps off my phone. And, maybe after this week or so, I'll start to go back on, and I'm going to just use my laptop, or, another device, basically, like not my phone. And once a day, check in, once every few days, do a really well thought out post for some of my business sites. And just I guess, rather than just be reactive, with the fast paced of the social media, that I'll just be a bit more proactive with it. And it might be a false sense of control, but I feel like that might be a way that that I can bring back a bit of control over the device, because really, like I deleted a good 20 apps. 3 or 4 of them were social media, but without them on there, I'm I'm not needing to check them anywhere near as much. And and I've also I did this a while back, but I turned off all notifications as well. So that's also a way that you can really stop yourself from being a bit of a slave to the phone. So I'm channeling a bit of the old Nokia brick phone days, and reminiscing on when a phone used to just be used as a phone. And it's delightful, like talking to my 9-year-old who's obsessed with the Babysitters Club, because it's having a bit of a resurgence, and she's fascinated by the phone, the home phone, like the phone that's connected, to the wall. Like, is that what you used to have, Mom? Like when you were growing up? I'm like, yes, darling, we had one phone. It was, it was in the center of the kitchen. It was up on a wall, and it was connected to the wall. And if you wanted to have a private conversation, you had to kind of pull the phone piece up to your ear, and then you had to go around the corner and close the door, and it would jam the cord in the door. But you couldn't just wander around talking. And like, it's fascinating to the kids, because we just don't have these home phones anymore. So I was kind of thinking, well, I'm going to go back to using my phone just as a phone for a while. And so far so good. So I'm as I said, I'm only 14 days in, and well, I'll be 14 days in on Friday, and yeah, I I've really overall, considering the reason why I did it, because I was actually in need of having to clear my head, and to do that I wanted to clear any distractions that I had, but overall it's actually had this really amazing positive benefit, that yeah that I thought went really well as well with my new little digital detox cards that I got in Sydney recently. Actually, there's that big Dimmix that I love, that's on George Street, and so I picked up this digital detox card, and there's got some cards. They've got just like little ideas here, and it doesn't mean um, totally getting rid of devices and getting rid of social media. It's not what it means. What it means is taking control back yourself, and you sort of having control over these devices and apps and social media, rather than the other way around. Because I don't know. I don't know if I'm the only one that walks down the street and literally you can't make eye contact with anyone because everyone's staring at their phones. I mean, COVID probably hasn't helped much as well with some of the restrictions, but and the social distancing. But I think we've got so much to do in the real world, don't we? That we just can't afford to be hung up on these phones all the time. So anyways, I thought I'd share a couple of the digital detox kit quotes here that I particularly liked. This one here says, spend 10 minutes doing nothing on purpose. Be still, be quiet, listen to the sounds, feel your breath, and experience the sensations in your body. So I don't know if that's really going to show up, but there it is there. So just nice little quotes, just quippy quotes that they just kind of bring the message home. So that was one of my faves. There's also one about the bathroom that I thought was quite good. I don't know if I can find it. Okay, this one. If you can't leave your phone in another room while you sleep, try to switch it to airplane mode before bed. This will avoid it going off while you sleep, interrupting your sleep pattern. So as I said, I don't sleep with my phone next to my bed anymore. A lot of people argue that they need the phone, like my husband, I use it, they need the phone for the alarms. However, I kind of feel like if that's the only reason, then get an old style alarm clock and do it the old way. Because if that's the only reason, and yet you might be spending, just check in with yourself and see like how many minutes, how many hours am I spending on checking everything before bed, and is that impacting on my ability to get to sleep? Because if it is, then try removing, or try and just remove it out of reach, just to another part of the bedroom, and turn it upside down or something. There's a lot of strategies, and it's different for everyone as well. So it's like it's a trial and error. Okay, this is another one. Look up. Next time you walk down the street, instead of looking down towards your phone, make a conscious effort to take in your surroundings. So that's a good one. That sort of also links in with mindfulness and just being present, like being present in the moment that you're in is super important. So that's another one. And I'll just do one more. Okay, try leaving your gadgets at home. This would be quite a difficult one for lots of people. Next time you go to the gym or for a walk, leave your phone at home and take in your surroundings instead. So this is something I do quite a lot. I'll go for a walk around my street and down to, there's like a little bushland just down the road. So it's a little park area. I'll go down there, you like obviously walk in a safe environment that you're not going to need your phone in. But you know what? Half an hour of not having your phone on you can just do wonders. And you can really take in everything around you, like even smells, and just acknowledging where you are and your surroundings it's amazing. So really advocate for that. Like if you do get the chance, just, the world's not going to, explode in half an hour. So just, be with yourself, and you never know what you might learn. So this has gone a little bit longer than what I was thinking it was going to go, but I wanted to share this. This is a bit off topic for my channel, but it's something I'm really passionate about, and I'm obviously still in this learning phase of getting off social media on my phone. So, anyone who's got any other learnings or suggestions, please feel free to share. And I'll check in again in another week, and who knows, I might have caved completely and be back on, full on my phone, but hopefully I won't be. And I can report back that I'm having good success with accessing these accounts and posting to these accounts from my laptop. So at once a day. So that's my goal. As I said, anyone feel free to contribute anything else to the conversation. So thank you for listening if you've made it this far. And stay tuned for my next installment. We'll see what it holds. Bye.